We've seen Alex Cross on our screens before, but in 2024, Prime Video gave us a new, darker, and grittier version of the legendary detective. Aldis Hodge stepped into the shoes of Cross, delivering a hero who's brilliant, relentless, and haunted by loss. The first season set the tone, a world where serial killers and corruption lurk in every shadow. Cross solved a high-profile serial killer case, uncovered the truth behind his wife Maria's murder, and delivered justice to those who deserved it. But in 2026, Cross Season 2 is back, and the darkness is deeper, the crimes more twisted, and the stakes higher than ever. So, buckle up. Today we're diving deep into Season 2, Episodes 1 through 3, breaking down every twist, every secret, and every shocking moment, with major spoilers ahead. If you haven't seen it yet, consider yourself warned. The season opens not with Cross, but with the people who will shape much of this story, Rebecca and Donnie. Two mysterious figures arrive at a remote island mansion where a group of wealthy, corrupt men exploit young women, a human trafficking ring that feels disturbingly real. Donnie, the muscle, focuses on setting the mansion ablaze and freeing the victims, while Rebecca hones in on a single man, the one responsible for her mother's death. She wants revenge. She also wants his money, but vengeance is her true motive. Introducing herself as the daughter of Dr. Gabriela Alejandra Porras, Rebecca delivers a phrase that triggers the man's recognition. But it's far too late. Rebecca slits his throat, completing her mission, and escapes with Donnie and the liberated girls. This opening immediately sets the tone, brutal, calculated, and deeply personal. But the question lingers: how will this pair intersect with Alex Cross? Meanwhile, in Washington, D.C., Alex Cross is back in action. He's welcomed a new batch of police cadets, sharing lessons learned from his darkest cases. Alex has returned to form, confident yet carrying the weight of his past. Cross and his partner, John Sampson, head to Ben's Chili Bowl for a casual catch-up. Here, we learn about Alex's personal life. His on-again, off-again relationship with Elle continues to teeter, adding emotional complexity to his work. At home, family dynamics mix humor and tension. Janny argues with Alex over the importance of having a smartphone, a debate derailed by Sampson's antiquated, sexist commentary. Malika, Sampson's partner, calls him out, and their argument escalates until the two reconcile in an unexpected, intimate moment. It's messy, but it shows the human side of these crime fighters. Alex's professional life quickly pulls him back into darkness. FBI agent Kayla Craig is assigned to protect a wealthy, eccentric billionaire, Lance Durand. He's the target of a terrifying message, a box of severed fingers delivered to him during a public philanthropic event. Alex and Kayla investigate, meeting Lance, his bodyguard Nat, and assistant Pamela. Durand insists he has no enemies. He's a do-gooder, but the threat is real, and it's scandalous enough to ruin him. Nat recalls a man who previously interrupted one of Lance's seminars, accusing him of murder. But the suspect is elusive, evading facial recognition by flashing a wide smile, a chilling reminder that this criminal is not just violent, but highly intelligent. Alex and Kayla realize they're dealing with someone meticulous and dangerously cunning. While Alex focuses on the Lance case, Kayla is pulled into her own nightmare. Her boss, FBI Deputy Director Roy, introduces the Mastermind and a mysterious program called Project Bad Religion. Kayla panics. The project could destroy her career and possibly endanger her life. Snippets suggest it was an experimental PTSD program for soldiers gone horribly wrong. Roy washes his hands of it, leaving Kayla to navigate the dangerous waters alone. The tension heightens as Kayla receives a mysterious burner phone with cryptic messages, showing that the mastermind is always watching, always one step ahead. Meanwhile, Sampson faces a personal shock. Vega insists he see Duvernay, a murder convict who specifically requests him. Reluctantly, Sampson brings Alex along. The confession reveals a shocking truth. Duvernay is Sampson's mother, LaDonna. This revelation shakes Sampson to his core, adding a deeply personal layer to the season. It also forces Alex and Sampson to navigate not only criminal cases, but family secrets, betrayal, and long-buried truths. Through investigation, Alex and Kayla discover the perpetrator is Lincoln Esteban, previously disguised as John Ramos. Lincoln is methodical, dangerous, and involved in a human trafficking network. The chase leads them to a lair in Chicago, but Lincoln escapes, leaving behind only a time-bombed lair and cryptic murals, hinting at connections with Rebecca. The tension between law enforcement and the vigilante duo continues to build. Rebecca's crusade for revenge intensifies. She manipulates Beverly, a woman connected to Richard Hellwig's trafficking network, into retrieving sensitive documents from a safety deposit box. Once Beverly's family is safe, Rebecca slits her throat, demonstrating that vengeance in this world is precise and unflinching. Meanwhile, Cross and Kayla attempt to piece together the connections between the severed fingers, Lance Durand, and the human trafficking network. Every lead points to a larger, more sinister operation. The stakes escalate when Kayla reconnects with an old ally, Maggie, who has ties to Project Bad Religion. Maggie panics under the pressure, committing suicide during a video call to avoid the Mastermind's wrath. Her final instructions send Kayla on a new path, locating Ibrahim, a key figure in understanding and possibly stopping the Mastermind. Kayla's journey becomes personal, dangerous, and morally complex. She enlists Bobby Trey, a former cop with a shady past, to assist her, creating a dynamic mix of brains, brawn, and unpredictability. In just the first 3 episodes of Cross Season 2, we see Rebecca and Donnie, a vigilante duo hunting corrupt traffickers motivated by personal vengeance. Alex Cross, balancing high-stakes crime investigations with personal turmoil and family drama. Kayla Craig, confronting Project Bad Religion and the Mastermind, forced to navigate danger alone. Lincoln Esteban, an elusive, dangerous criminal whose motives and connections remain a mystery. Sampson, grappling with shocking family revelations, torn between loyalty, justice, and personal anguish. The narrative weaves together vigilante justice, high-stakes FBI work, personal drama, and moral ambiguity. Every character faces their demons, internal and external, setting the stage for an explosive season ahead. Episode 3, Feed, ups the action and the emotional stakes. Alex Cross, Kayla Craig, and John Sampson head to Texas following leads on Lincoln Esteban. A high-stakes surveillance operation at a gas station reveals Lincoln is tracking a truck transporting refugees. A tense gunfight and chase ensue, culminating in the rescue of several children, but also a tragic dead end when a terrorist holding a child at gunpoint is killed before Cross can negotiate. In Mexico, Rebecca reconnects with her mother's hometown and a man named Francisco, a survivor of the operation that led to her mother's death. She gains crucial information about the network of perpetrators and solidifies her commitment to her revenge mission. Lincoln Esteban begins to intersect with Rebecca's path. He shows up at her aunt's house in Mexico, signaling that he wants to join her mission, leaving viewers questioning whether they are allies, enemies, or a dangerous combination of both. Back in Texas, Sampson grapples with his mother's legal situation. He must reconcile his sense of justice with his desire to help LaDonna, even as it tears at his trust in Alex, who had known the truth all along. Cross and Kayla share a fleeting romantic moment during a night of drinks, highlighting the personal stakes and emotional tension in the midst of the season-long hunt. So far, Cross Season 2 has masterfully combined high-stakes detective work, Cross and Kayla navigating a complex web of threats, personal vendettas, Rebecca seeking justice for her mother, with Donnie at her side, emotional depth, Sampson facing shocking family revelations, and Cross juggling love, friendship, and duty, moral complexity, Lincoln's actions blur the lines between hero and villain, while the mastermind's shadow looms over everyone. The first 3 episodes set the tone for a season filled with danger, betrayal, and revenge. By the time episode 3 ends, it's clear. The war between justice and vengeance is only beginning, and everyone is a target, a pawn, or a player. If you thought Season 1 was dark and gripping, buckle up. Season 2 is relentless, intricate, and absolutely unmissable.